too soon, but I want to, yeah, no.
No, I get you. But, like, there's a lot that I would like to talk about. But it's like, because of what's going on, like quarantine and stuff like that, it's like the good side of quarantine. I get to have so many ideas that I type them down. The bad side of quarantine, there is no absolute way that I can record like what I want to say until it's nightfall. Basically, there is so much sound that the walls are paper thin that I really can't do anything until basically like all is
Fall
safe and
asleep.
quiet. I'm not even asleep because the people upstairs are basically awake-ish. But like not in this room, but like in the other rooms they're still like annoying until they realize they're going completely insane in quarantine, which is my favorite of everything. It's like, oh, you're going insane because you haven't realized, like, maybe just a simple joy and a couple of days of rest or something like that. But I'm over here like, I need you to be quiet and you to be quiet and back there to be quiet and all the sound off so I can actually speak. Like, sure, I can do like subtitles or in like an auto-generated thing, but like it's kind of hard, like, recording in the closet, basically. It is perfectly hard recording over there. Because I have
I can imagine.
No. It's like, it's not so bad to put all the stuff there, but the thing that puts icing on the cake is basically the shoe rack that I have. Literally, the shoe rack is the only thing that is, like, smushing and all that stuff.
I can imagine seeing it.
But like, if not, then absolutely I would be able to record my thoughts. Like, I have the scripts and everything, but I do not have the power to be able to go somewhere that is absolute silence. Actually, now that I think about it, oh my god, I just thought of a weird idea. Okay.
What is it?
Okay, weird idea is the if and when this could be, I don't know, this is probably like a weird dream, but it's like, if and when it can happen, then I would absolutely do not mind using a sound room from the abandoned strip club because of, you know, of what's going on, of quarantine, basically. It's like, I mean, certainly because they do still have like janitors and stuff that keep it clean. So I'm just over here like, but that's just me, and I'm just like highly curious.
Yeah, but cops and other things could be involved with that too. Just because somebody in, you know, an abandoned strip club.
Yeah, when you said cops, I was like immediately muted because of the sound of sirens. It's like, I am super confused. It's like, how is there crime when the actual crime is literally something that isn't human going on? It's like, how is there still crime? Unless it's accidents, which, I mean, that is a given. Accidents happen. But like, holy cow. What is this? Hang on, what are you? Oh, Felicia's ice plate.
It is a good weapon, yes.
Might as well give you your actual weapon, Felicia. I got it by accident. Neat. Alrighty. Before that, anyone else? beforehand. Sure, let's just head pat away on whoever I want. Oh, it's been a while. I have no clue. Just head pats.
Cool, I just had to make sure that this S9 will have a headphone jack, just in case.
I don't mind wires because, like, as you can see, it's like I'm mostly the one being like very organized with the wires. It's like I'm not sure about people's complaints or like the people's war of like wireless with wires, and I'm just like, it's like I'm chill. But it's
good
like,
either way.
But it's like I would preferably have wires because of maybe
April.
because of just let me head pat
More convenient.
Well, not just that, but it's the fact that I would I would be forgetful if something is on my ears or something like that, and I've had problems where, you know, it itches and stuff like that, like ear stuff, really bad. So I'm over here like I don't mind the wires because if it falls and I know it's getting like ripped out, it's like I know that's like the consequence of me putting it on, basically. Other than like the Bluetooth headset and like being sometimes overheated, I've heard, but I'm just like, I kind of, you know, I'm just kind of like the person that does way too much that it's like I would like to have a consequence with something.
Yeah, it's funny, Frankie's just curling up with me.
Hand holding, yes. I mean, we're already married, so hand holding, yes, Dio.
Get cucked by Dio.
Well, technically it's not cucked if you're already married to him. Technically as like 0.
True.
So it's like, it's a win-win. Yeah, no, it's like I feel like there should have been a little more support, because it feels like even though like he's talking to like the main protagonist for some while, like female corn and stuff like that, it's like I feel like something is left out from both the like not just the translation but the actual like game design, because his head padding, like he's usually very lewd, but when you're married he becomes like super soft and melty, and like slightly more lewd, but he's more of like a big softie. So it's like I'm wondering what they left out of the like A to S support, maybe.
I mean, I could probably dig up info.
No.
Probably figure it out.
No. This is probably like the unknown interviews, basically, of like Fates. Because it's like, remember, this was like translated as best as possible, which I don't mind. I'm very grateful for it. Because, of course, head padding.
Yes, I know, I found it.
And knowing, like, what's going on in the actual story, how it's all connecting together, basically.
Except for Revelations, I haven't found them. Also, by the way, I should probably get Itty Bitty Kitty out of here because Frankie's now getting mad because Itty Bitty Kitty's like close to her and they hate each other. I could see Frankie holding herself back.
You're an okay healer, Elise. You're not like Sakura. She's useless. You know what? The name Sakura is basically almost as bad as like into like the not literature, but like into the anime-esque space. At this point.
Anybody named Soccer is automatically deemed useless.
Almost. But it feels like it. It's like a really weird variation curse. It's like how we're calling someone a Karen basically. We used to have like whatchamacallit. What was it? Susan, like a Susan, but it doesn't roll off the tongue as a Karen, because you know that's like the k sound. It's like, yes, you want to do the venom on it. And of course, the spoiler of like the whole Tower of God thing is when you hear Rachel, you would know it's like, oh my god, can you stop being a Rachel? And it's like,
Yep.
Nice. Basically, you
It
just
just has
finger
that
gun to
emphasis.
person like, yeah, we get the reference.
It's kind of like Mary.
I don't remember Mary being one. Oh my god! No. Like how, like people go like, Japanese people go like, Elizabeth for like an English name. Like that's the only one that you can think of, but I'm like, oh my goodness, think of Catherine. Ah, dang it, don't tell me.
Wait.
No! Okay, oh my god. No, I waited too long. Fates crashed.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness, I was in a C support. Now I have to do like everything again. I didn't save.
No.
I didn't save. There is an update, but I'm too scared to update it, so I'm like, Then again, it's been a while. I didn't open it for like the whole day or something like that, so I'm like, eh.
Do you want me to be the guinea pig of up?
Sure. But also, like, once I finish Conquest, it's like, I mean, I want to do some, like, co-op-ish games. I finally get to do some co-op-ish games, but it's like, you know, I'll never get Revelations, and I don't want to get the Western one, because, they left out head pats, and I love head pats, and literally the head pats give you some lore on the characters, slightly characters. Also, yes, you get to have a close-up of like Leo's face and notice that, yeah, he kind of does look like a chick. He's rocking some goddamn nice low brows that I really want. I'm not gonna lie.
Alright, I'm about to do this update real quick. People have stuff at my door real quick that I need to throw in the washer, so give me 1 second. Alright.
Oh, everything is weird. Everything is semi-okay. And slowly have to put Fates back up again. Ah, yikes. There we go, forgot to post that, and alrighty. Come on, Fates! Come on! I'm not gonna lie, it has been forever since I've undoubtedly, done this. Oof. Water! Come on, load the shaders.
What about shaders?
I'm saying to load the shaders.
Ooh, boy.
No, it's still
So
loading.
I got.
thought once it crashed once that it was okay, but it's apparently not okay. So I'm just gonna, fingers crossed. I mean, it has been a while because I was doing the whole idea. Technically, I already have like a lot of stuff written down for a lot of other things, like 2 or 3 videos. I'm like slightly fixing YouTube a little bit more because since like the dawn of new anime into like anime adaptations of webtoons, I'm not as concerned as the shonen ones, like the ones that are actiony and supposed to be world building ones, than the ones about romance and stuff like that. Why am I on a romance rampage? Because it's like, it's clear, it's simple, it's straight to the point, and it's like you don't have to worry about it. And I
That is true.
have no idea why they couldn't at least get like a little bit of them. There's like so many like good to like nice romances. It's like they're clear, they're straight to the point. You shouldn't be worried about the background, you shouldn't be worried much about the characters, you should be more worried about the dialogue and what they say and how it's going. Especially towards the one that I'm working on, which is the the reverse NTR, if I can recall. Because it's like it is cheating, but it's cheating on the merit of it's legitimate, has a reason why to cheat, has absolutely all the red flag check marks of why this person has the validation to cheat. And like, yeah, you're saying cheating is bad, but it's like it's not as bad as like not marrying someone you don't even know, basically. No, it's not as bad as being forced to marry someone you don't even know, when the person that you actually
That
love is the one that you're fucking. It's like not even fucking,
True.
it's just like display of natural affection afterwards, of course. But of course, this whole ordeal isn't just about the cheating concept, but it's the concept of how frustrated can you be with every single person in that story, which is actually my favorite thing to like talk about, which I will talk about. It's like light spoiler, almost like 99% of the characters will be frustrating.
Mm-hmm. So I went ahead and updated Citra, and I'm praying this works.
It's like at this point, I don't know what to trust and what not to trust. It's still 0 out of 342, 62. You know what? That would have been amazing.
You know how bad mine is?
Hmm?
0% on both ends and 0 frames.
But yeah, no, I'm in purgatory at the moment until it launches up again. But yeah, no.
Shaders
Talking about what
are
I
up
want to do
now.
next is actually fun. But yeah, at the exact same time, just working a lot more on YouTube. I'm not sure if I should put all of the Hoshido route VODs in
Man,
there.
I had a weird break.
It wasn't weird. It wasn't weird. We were technically binge watching some older anime. Because
No, not that. No, I'm talking about with work. With me working.
Well, yeah. Well, no. Aside from work and all of that, I mean, like, quarantine basically brings out the best and worst of people. And all I've gotten was the worst, and you've gotten slightly the best, but you kind of feel weird without it because of the whole ordeal. But like, to me, I'm like, I have ideas, they're all written down, but I need some like peace and quiet in order to record, because otherwise it's just a weird mess. And also waiting for the emulator to actually roll. Yeah, it's going. It's just needing a little edit again.
Yeah, my shaders are going pretty fast.
That's nice. Mine are going at a steady pace. It's only gonna take like 2 more minutes. Fingers crossed.
Well, mine just stopped on the last shader.
Well, that means I can head pat somebody else instead of Elise. Well, actually, no. Unless she's in the roster again, then I can head pat Elise. Because I did get her C support, but I stopped halfway, so I'll have to like backtrack all of that again. And of course, just I don't know. I kind of enjoy doing both things at once, and it's like a weird passion to just do one thing. It might take like a month or technically like a week to do, but it's still fun regardless because you did it. Despite what
Yeah, what
like
about
the world decides to like fuck you over, it's like, oh yeah, everyone's having a fun time with this like quarantine except for you. You can't have fun.
Alright, so my game has loaded up just fine. Yes, it took it, but it loaded up just fine.
So the idea of Rolo
Where-
coffee, yeah, coffee, but like just put in some like Rolos in his. No, dang it! Citra crash. No.
No.
God damn it. Alright, I'm doing the update like you said for Citra. I'm so pissed. Well, slightly pissed. I'm more disappointed.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I needed to do this. Why isn't it? Why? Okay,
Alrighty.
since I just put that in there, let me just close that stitch. See if it'll load it with it in. Nope, I'm gonna have to
Taking the risk with like the
convert.
update and such. But I hope it's okay,
By
cause
the
I
way,
mean,
I do have.
well, technically, I haven't booted up Citra unless I'm playing my other save files. So technically, it kind of does always at least crash twice. So the third time, it should, quote unquote, it should work. Ah.
It should. So I do have Shadows of Valentia, and I do have a win.
Nice.
But we also have Pokemon Sun to do.
Like, okay, if we can't find the
But-
Japanese version of IF Revelations, then we should do like Pokemon as like a breather, because I do wanna like fucking fight ye in double battles. I wanna rekindle the double battles.
Oh, you rekindle it.
Look, Shuckle Ban. Shuckle Ban. I'm still terrible at it because of like not knowing much
Oh,
about
I
the
won't
weakness, but
use.
knowing like my Pokemon's like move sets are not as good to like basically like fend off a goddamn Shuckle. But that's because I let you set up, so it's like I don't really have a choice.
You didn't necessarily let me set up. You kind of. You were trying to lower its defense, and you just this way. That's going up.
No, like you had, like you didn't tell me yours was contrary. Like, yes, it does set preview, but it doesn't give you ability preview.
It is not. It just shows you what mons I have.
If it gave ability preview, I think everybody in competitive would like fucking like die.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, they have it there just so you can know what to look out for the other team.
Well, that kind
And
of
stuff and gets
sucks
to be
because then you
idea.
wouldn't go in blind, because that could have made like Zora and Zoroark a top tier like revenge kill sweeper. But that's just me.
Well, see, here's the thing about it as well. On Showdown, you don't see your opponent's team. On Pokemon Showdown.
What is Showdown?
It's just question mark. Pokemon Showdown's pretty much where you can do online battles and stuff with people, make your own teams, choose your generation and stuff. If I'm not mistaken, it's free to do too.
Cool.
I've never done it, but I've known about it for a while.
like I've heard of it, but it's like it didn't like roll off my brain as much as it should. Is I'm like, huh, neat. I think it's because I like the ROMs in terms of like what's technically there, like their story, like the customization, like point A and point B, and like what Pokemon they put in there. Like usually the amount of Pokemon they would put in there, like the sprites and everything from all the other gens, feels like a very nice homage, like you're playing through all of it over again, but like just in sprite form. Like sure, if like you could support the creator more and like throw out more dollars to actually help them out to customize like the sprite movements, like black and white basically. I think black and white was the peak of sprites. Sprite movements, Pokemon movements,
Yeah,
like sleep. Basically just
from
sleep.
what I've seen of Gen 5, I would have to sprite wise. Gen 6, like
I get the
for being on the
I
3DS,
get the
and
like
it looked
idea of the
nice.
3DS, like for them, like super nice. Gen 7, of course, it's like a step up down ish. You know, because I was like Gen 6.
Gen 7
No,
was
no.
ass.
I was gonna say, uh, okay, I'll give a second opinion on Fates as my Fates is still loading. Because I really want to do chapter 19, but my thing is just not letting me, but I'm down for opinion.
AOI keeps kicking me.
I am not on it.
I know, but it keeps kicking me. The other day, it kept doing that too. Like I could every time I would log in, it would just say an error has occurred.
Probably
An error has occurred.
normal crashes. Like there are
I'm
normal
just like,
crashes where it's annoying, and then there are other crashes like the UVU ones or that. Come on,
I just think it's because of
on.
CTA.
Yeah.
But that's just me. So I'm gonna try to get an S9.
It's dead. Ah, no. Why
I could try to fix it.
No, why you do this? Come on, it's only one chapter. I'll get through one chapter. And that is it for tonight. One chapter.
But yes, I'm gonna try to get a Galaxy S9 and hopefully within like a week or so. Because I get paid Tuesday, see how much I get paid and stuff, and just see what I can do from there.
You didn't let me say my piece of opinion on the Pokemon like Sun and Moon. I was going like it's a step up and step down because Gen 6 did have like the battles, but when you showed your opponent, they were in 2D form and they looked very nice artwork wise. And then in Gen 7, it was a step back because once you saw the person, it wasn't in their 2D form, it was in their 3D form, but it still didn't feel genuine. Anyway, I'm on chapter 11 Conquest, and I can either do the invasion and get Arthur and Effie to S rank and do the Percy dialogue, or I can do chapter 11 to get Kaze so I can start building his support with Selena, and then do the invasion in parallel. If I wait, the enemies will get stronger, though.
You can do chapter 19.
Scaling. No, this person is on chapter 11 and they wanted to know like what supports they could do. So it's like they could either do Arthur and Effie to S rank and do the Percy dialogue, or they can do chapter 11 to get Kaze so they can start building his Kaze support with Selena, and then do the invasion in parallel. I'm not a big Arthur fan.
Arthur sucks.
Is Arthur the discount All Might, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm not a fan.
Even though his child is funny.
It's like, the parent is no. The child isn't much of the product of the parent, but it's okay because it's a kid and you kind of just want to protect you.
No. He's the one that literally says, "I hate you, Dad. I hate you. I don't want you in my
it's okay because he knows that his existence sucks ass to a discount All Might, which is okay. You can always tell them that. But I'm not sure which one is good. I mean, like for me, Kaze was pretty great in terms of like that and his kid unit, like the build up for it. So I'm not sure about like Author and Effie. Nah, I mean, like, you think I should do the paralogue for? Oh, okay. So paralogue first, then the chapter, or do the paralogue after the chapter, so I have Kaze. Okay. I would say do the chapter first and then the paralogue, because then after that chapter it does get significantly harder. Because I do noted that my other two save files, it got significantly harder if I didn't have someone that was already in a paralogue. So I was like, okay, I need my character to go to S rank with like somebody or something like that. So I did that, and then I did the paralogue just to level up all my characters, like cap them out and use the master seal, so then I can go into the next chapter without too much worrying. If I can remember, chapter 12 was like, yeah, I can't fully remember that. I felt like chapter 12 was like a little breeze skip. I know chapter 13 was like a little rough, and then it gets a little rougher around the edges once you go into Conquest more. But then again, Conquest feels way too linear for me to go like, give me more stuff to do other than the House of, like, not the House of Life, the slice of life element of like keeping my kingdom intact and then waiting for a defense war to happen at least once or twice so I can get myself up to S rank. Yeah.
Alright, I am back. I died horribly.
No, your thing. I'm gonna mute that. Nope. No, nope. There we go. Metallic's echo is bad. I didn't realize he died. And god damn it, Citra died again. It's either that or I have to work on... No, that's Pokemon Sun. Work on loading this up, hopefully. It's like I don't have much of the tabs up at all. They're just... I don't know. I don't have much tabs up, and it's loading, but then at the last load it just like crashes. But then again, it's been like how many weeks since the last upload? Like maybe 1 to 2 weeks at most. It's the software itself, not the game. Huh. And well, I muted Metallic because I did not want it to hear echoing. If this technically doesn't work, then I'll like stop the stream and then like restart it all over again. I think it probably needs like a little bit of, I guess, like just a full-on reset. I mean, technically I have used the laptop slightly all day. I was basically just editing and like recording and such. Not really recording much, but double takes and all that stuff. The trash bin is empty, so that's okay. There's enough memory but I'm not sure. I'm still slightly trying to post all of the VODs of the Hoshido route where it is because, well, it's the Hoshido route and it's kind of like the little baby memory for me in terms of Fire Emblem. Starting off with supposedly or configuratively the worst of the franchise and then kind of scaling to the best question mark of the franchise. And I guess Conquest will just be on Twitch as a full-on highlight. I do have a thumbnail for it. Or thumbnails. And I'm not sure if I can customize it, but I'll figure that one out. Look, there goes the mic. Okay. Unmuted.
Do I sound any better?
A little better. I just hope I don't hear myself echo, because I would be like, ah.
I apologize. I mean, the tornado kind of did damage. There's a lot of damage around the area and stuff, and it's still raining pretty bad, so the internet's being really weird and stuff. Like, even on, like, my mobile data, like I am right now, like, it cuts in and out severely to a degree. But that also could be because of the rain.
Probably so.
And I'm just gonna grind a bunch of AOI, like I said. I'm gonna hopefully try to get a Galaxy phone some point next week. Depends on how much I get paid, and just see what I can do.
Alright. I mean, either way, I mean, I could do two things at once, so it's like, it doesn't really matter on my end. And on the other, end, I'm just like, huh. Now I have to like fix something up real quick. Or I could probably just turn this into a podcast, but I don't feel like fully changing what I have already. So I'd say take 5 and just, and I'm gonna do this. There we go. If I do this, and I'll fix up fates. So instead of just having a full-on just be right back loading screen, it'll just be like, oh, it's just gonna do a full-on just makeover until I can actually get 19 again. 19 double take, there we go. Alright, so take 10 everybody, or take 5, I will be right back.